guys, it's gonna be a little bit different video today. Rarely do I sit around here and talk, but I do want to talk about a couple of my thermals. This is something I really have gotten into since turkey season, and I've had a few questions from individuals reaching out, asking me some questions about them, so I figured I'd just make a video. First thing I want to talk about is this gun over here. This is what got me into it. I found a really good deal on an old boy. He sold most of this setup to me. I've kind of put some Magpul parts and kind of done a little bit extra. Added a suppressor. That's a scythe, stainless steel from Silencer Co. Was going to go titanium. Probably should have. Would have been a lot lighter, but because this is AR platform, I did want to put something that's rated for... if I decide just to start hammering that trigger, I'll be okay. Now, this is an AGM Adder V2. This is a 35 by 384. This is a Bear Creek upper and a Palmetto State lower. This is a 6.5 Grendel. It does everything and anything that you need it for. There is no reason to have a bigger gun than this if you're going to do any predator control. Now, with that being said, I did have... I think it's kind of the cheapskate growing up on a cattle farm vibe, but I did get tired. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to keep spending $150 on every coon and skunk. So I decided to buy a second thermal. This over here is a Tippmann Arms 22. I was on the fence about a 17 versus a 22. Honestly, whichever one I found a good deal on first with a threaded barrel so I didn't have to jack with it, is what I was going to do. And this I came across on Gunbroker, sub $300. I was looking them up and had really good reviews, and I've been pleasantly surprised with this gun. I will say, shooting subsonics, sometimes it won't eject the shell fully. That I have ran into that a few times, and it just kind of seems hit or miss. You can sit there and run through a whole clip and have no issues, but you shoot one here and one there, and sometimes you will. So that is my one downfall. I probably just need to spend a little bit more money on better brand subsonic, and I bet that'd fix that. But I did put a Sparrow from Silencer Co. on that, and the thermal on this is an AGM 25-320. Not a lot online about those. It's kind of the middle of the road. I think they were trying to bridge that gap because there's about a $600 difference between the model below this and the model above it. I was really just looking for a used. I didn't want to go high quality like this. I wanted to go a little bit less because it's 22. I'm shooting sub 150 with that. So I just wanted to spend, I was trying to spend under $1,000, and everything used, 25 384s, all of those were used, 13, 1400. The batteries weren't staying at charge as long as normal. And I just couldn't get myself to do that. Well, I happened to go on Thermal Sales of Oklahoma. I was looking Shields, I was looking Optics Planets, Euro Optics, and Midway USA, and that was by far the best deal. I got this set up for $900, and it was at my house 2.5 days after ordering it. I will definitely be using Thermal Sales of Oklahoma in the future. I don't know if it was supposed to, but they sent me tumbler and decals and all kinds of little knickknacks. With this, even sent in a little focus ring adjuster there that is really, really handy. This one adjusts a little bit different. So that one's a little bit hard to get to with that clip. So whatever that little 3D printed piece is, really helps. Like I said, this gun here was a backup. It's mainly just for anybody with me wanting to do backup shooting, us bouncing back and forth. Some of us will shoot some big stuff. Some of us will shoot the little armadillos and things in the field. I'm very pleased with it. Sub $1,500 for that entire setup, tripod and all. And like I said, about $3 grand for this whole setup. A lot of money, but if it's something you're wanting to do, I would go ahead and go do it. And I don't think you need anything more than this. You know, I've looked up so many videos on Pulsar, looking up on D&T, looking at AGM. This is what I stumbled across. Picked it up, thought it was a good deal, loved it. So I bought a second one. I really think they're all good. I don't think you can go wrong. I've looked through Buddy's Pulsar and I like it. But I wouldn't say it's anything nicer than what this AGM is. And I haven't had to use their customer service yet. I know everybody talks about which ones has the best customer service. My opinion is if you have to use it a lot, it's probably not something you want. So had no issues with either of these. Both of them, great setups. If you're somebody who's a little bit more serious about it, this is all you need. If you're just a casual, you know, one weekend a month kind of guy, not really trying to shoot 200-300 yards, there is no reason to spend over $1,000 for a thermal. Just pick you up something like this AGM, 25-320, 25-384, somewhere in there, and I think you will be pleasantly surprised. So hope you guys enjoy the videos. If you have any questions, please comment or reach out. I'd love to help and answer and get you guys into this, because this is I wish I would have done this 2 or 3 years ago. So.